Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Charlotte. I also go by Every Stitch Counts. I'm a knitter and maker here in the Seattle, Washington area. I typically do like a ton of knitting content on this channel. I love to just chat and catch everyone up on what I'm making, but today's a little bit different. I've been really busy and just in a bit of a funk the last couple weeks, and so I'm trying to get out of that by taking a bit of pressure off myself and just doing a simple vlog. I have been working to get my small shop launched, which it will be launched by the time you see this video, which is very exciting. You can check everything out for that down below. I'll be selling handmade polymer clay stitch markers, progress keepers, and other knitting notions, so please check that out if you're interested. I have been dealing with my elbow injury, and now my dog Lady seems to be having some health issues. So I've just been stressed and honestly not in the headspace to really knit or be very creative or get on here a whole lot, but we're gonna remedy that today. I'm gonna enjoy the sunshine. I have a sweater that I want to block and get soaking, as well as work on some other projects, like gift projects that I have going right now, and get my shop officially all finished and ready to launch this weekend, which will be Saturday or Sunday, depending on when I get this posted. If you aren't a subscriber and you want to be, you know what to do. I really do love the support and I really enjoy interacting and getting to know people on here. I've met just wonderful people by posting these videos, and so I'm gonna keep doing it for the foreseeable future. All right, enough of that. Let's go. All right, let's go. Let's go. So Lady and I are out here at our favorite park. I think I just needed to get outside, have some sunshine. I've been in, like I said, in a little bit of a funk. I don't know for sure yet, but I'm pretty positive that Lady has some type of hypothyroid issue going on. She hasn't been specifically tested for it yet. That'll happen this coming Monday. Regardless of if it's actually hypothyroid or something else, she hasn't been doing super great. It's been this very, very slow kind of decline. She seems fine to someone who doesn't know her, but her energy is really bad. She's got maybe 8 pounds on her that can't seem to get off of her, no matter how much I restrict her food. Her hair is falling out. She's almost like completely bald on her chest and her underbelly, and it just keeps getting worse and worse. We've had some behavior issues over the last year, so it's just been a very slow kind of decline, and like she seems fine to someone who doesn't know her, but it's just really got me down because she's only 3 and like she should not have hypothyroid. So more on that later, but I'm just trying to get outside, enjoy the sunshine, and get in a better headspace and like not think about that right now. Unless you're happy to be outside. Hey, puppy. And like for context, like she looks like she has quite a bit of energy now, but before this was really an issue, she could go on like a 15-mile hike and be literally going all day. And now she sleeps pretty much the entire morning and doesn't really get up and awake and going until it's maybe 1 or 2 p.m. She'll have a burst of energy like this, but it will quickly subside in like 30 minutes, maybe 45, and then she'll be pretty much cooked for the rest of the day. So very not like her. She should be able to sustain a good bit of energy pretty much the entire day. And so it's just disappointing to see her not feeling great and not having the energy that I know she should have, because I can't be comfortable having whatever's going on with her go on with her. So hopefully we can just get it fixed ASAP.
You still managed to have a good time though. Yes you do. Yes you do. Oh gosh.
She's ready to play now.
Yeah, are you ready to play? Are you ready to play?
So I just got back from the walk with the dog and I've been working on this ranunculus, which it's technically my second ranunculus that I'm working on. I'm also working on another one here that I started for my grandma. I should be releasing soon a whole vlog on this process. My original goal was to get this done in like 3 days, 4 days really. That did not happen. I also don't know quite what's going on with the size of this one. It's way too big in the body, but the yoke is fine for my grandma. So I gotta try that on and figure out what I'm gonna do with that. I might just rip it back and redo the body with a few less stitches. I haven't really decided yet. But this one, I'm actually knitting this up for a friend of mine as a gift. This is with the Sandnesgarn Lena yarn, and I don't remember what color this is, but I'll put it on the screen so you can see. I really like working on this. It goes by really fast. For those of you that don't know, the Ranunculus is a top-down yoked design sweater that features a couple different lace type motifs in it, and it's knit on really large needles. It's knit on US 10, so it goes by super fast. This pattern is super popular. There's something around 30,000 Ravelry projects. For the longest time, I didn't want to participate in the hype. It just was one of those things where I was feeling as if it was just overhyped and overdone. But since working on it, seeing some samples in yarn stores, and now actually knitting on it, I can see why people like it. It's really engaging, it goes by really fast, really customizable, and it can be applied to pretty much any yarn weight, which is also pretty cool. So I've just been working on this. I don't know how much more I'll get done on this today. I kind of need to give my elbow a break. I can knit, but I just need to take more frequent breaks and take the brace off and actually like move and massage the scar. Otherwise it just feel a little not so great. And we don't want that. I also need to weave in the ends of my Monday sweater and get that blocking, so I'll probably do that next before I head out to the grocery store to get some grocery shopping done before the night is winding down. Pretty crazy to think that this Monday sweater is the very first thing that I have finished all year. This year has just been full of unexpected turns of events, to say the very least. I've had surgery several times, my job has been really crazy and busy, and then now all of a sudden it's weirdly very quiet, which has me feeling super weird. I had this elbow surgery. I just feel like I can't catch my stride this year. And yet at the same time, there's been so many great things that have happened this year and so many good things that have happened. It just feels real weird so far. And now all this stuff with the dog. I need things to not be crazy. I need things to just be going along, you know? I'm supposed to get my brace off next week, and I'm really looking forward to that. It's at the point in the healing where it feels as if it will just start feeling better and hurting less if I'm able to move it more. I have almost full range of motion in this brace, but it does compress my arm and mess with my circulation, and it does rub on the incision. So overall, it's not ideal to have to wear it pretty much all the time. I feel like I'm just getting a little antsy to get it off. Hopefully it will continue to heal and not be weird once I get this off and am able to really see how successful the surgery was. It was a moved nerve, and so the fear and the concern is that the nerve is going to still snap over my bone chip that's in there and still cause pain and irritation, or that the securing force that they put on it to keep it in place has not held, which I don't think that's the case. I think I would have felt that already if that was an issue. But I'm gonna keep weaving in these ends and just one day at a time, you know? This sweater was really fun. I had this yarn for a really long time. It's the Jill Draper Kingston yarn, and it's a heathered, pretty woolly wool type of yarn. I just had no idea what to do with it. It's the same yarn base that I used for my cloud sweater, and I really like how that sweater came out. But this one, I just didn't know what to do with it. The color is pretty intense. It's very busy, there's lots of variation in it. And then the texture and the way the fabric lays, it just really was puzzling me. And so I figured best to keep it simple and just do all over stockinette raglan sweater that I know is going to be really classic fit, classic style, easy to wear, a good way to get this out of my stash finally. I'm really excited to see how this will block. My cloud sweater blocked really nicely, and that was a really fun transformation. So I'm excited to get this washed and see what the fabric does after it's less stiff.
Oh, you're a good girl.
Hi. So that is now blocking, which is good. It's taken me only months to get that done. I go back and forth with the whole tying your ends completely before blocking and not. Really depends on the yarn. With something like that that's just very woolly, tend to just leave them untied so that it can kind of felt and stick together. But with more summer yarns or things that aren't prone to felting, I find it easier just to tie it, but I oscillate between the two. I think I am gonna go run to the grocery store now. She's eaten dinner, so she'll probably stay here. And then I'm not sure what I'm gonna do when I come back. I'm gonna get that laid out to dry, and it's hot, so hopefully it'll dry pretty quick. And then I'll probably just honestly do some more knitting tonight. I have a couple final tweaks to do to my shop before that is live. It will be live by the time you see this video, so you can see all the links for that down below. I'm just starting off super small with some stitch markers and progress keepers, so if you're interested, check that out. Really appreciate everyone watching this vlog. I know it was a little bit shorter than my other videos, but as I said before, I was just in a little bit of a funk and feeling like I needed to produce something to make myself feel better. I tend to get out of a funk by doing things, and so this was a nice thing for me to do to get my mind off stuff and just keep moving forward and spend some time doing the things that I enjoy most, which is hanging out with my dog and knitting. I will catch you all in the next one. Feel free to hang out a little bit longer. I'm just gonna have some footage of me knitting and doing my thing, but I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all getting to do and make all the things that you want to make, and I will catch you all in the next one. And since a couple of people said you missed it, stay classy. All right, bye.